be able to ram that loaded ammunition down quickly. Ram down, cartridge. Return. Bam. You can load this musket lying down, crouching behind a rock, hanging up in a tree. But it'll take you a much longer amount of time, and there'll be no point to that because these are muskets. They're not rifles, so they're not very accurate. The maximum effective range of these muskets is just about 80 yards, which is the distance from one point of the fort to the other. So there's a reason that the point of the forts are arranged as they are. They're no farther than the maximum effective range of these muskets. Shoulder, push. Good. The private should be able to load and fire his weapon every 20 seconds. That's 3 rounds in 1 minute. When they pull the trigger, the hammer will fly forward, and the jaws of the hammer is a flint. It will open up the steel, close the hand, and flint and steel are going to create what? Spark. Spark fall down to the fine powder. Ignite. Travel through the tiny threshold of the breach. Ignite the main charge. Fire down the fine powder, fly on that wall. Downrange at the end. And at about 80 yards, you can go anywhere. So that's why you also stand shoulder to shoulder. Master fight. One man by himself is worthless. But 100 men, 1,000 men, in case of the Battle of Florida, 3,000 American militiamen and 4,000 British soldiers. You're now throwing entire walls of lead at the enemy. Odds are you're going to hit something. Hey, hey! Active elevation technique. Fire. Hold. Half cock fire. Load that. Well, turn load. Now, in the battlefield, you wouldn't get out every single man. That was part of the training. Get the men used to doing this in their sleep so that in a combat situation, once the first order is given, they can go into every single motion automatically. Hey, hey! Acquisition, again! Fire! Hold! So there! Over there! Just one of the many drill manuals and skills that the soldiers, the regular Army garrison, would have had to have known. They also would have known how to load and fire the heavy guns up along the rampart. They would share the defensive Fort McHenry of 1,200 men. The U.S. Army, city and state militia, and finally, the other detachment on the field. 3 men on the right of the line. They look a little bit more comfortable than the Army counterparts. Their coats don't button up as tight. They're wearing different types of vests, nice silk kerchiefs, sweat rags. Not Army soldiers, not civics and militia. So what would be left? Don't say the air. That's what the last one said. They said, well, they weren't really here in 1840. People left.
Maybe.
United States Navy. These aren't sailors taken off of an American force like the USS Constitution. They're a unit that comes under the Navy, but is formed for service only in the Chesapeake Bay. In an effort to try and protect a lot of the small towns, hamlets, and farms in the Chesapeake Bay from incursions and depredation of the British fleet. The British are operating throughout the Chesapeake Bay in the summer of 1813 and 1814. Causing the Navy, the government, to get for the United States Chesapeake flotilla. Some of them may have carried muskets or pistols. They certainly, like their Army counterparts, are well acquainted with the heavy artillery drill. They're going to help man the large guns down by the water. Their favorite sidearm of choice was the cutlass. Flotilla, take this in. Now, the flotilla would have been made up of many different types of individuals. Some would have been old salts, people that had spent their entire lives. Merchant sailors, first part of the United States Navy. Others that would have been watermen in the Chesapeake Bay. So, some experience out on the water, but not combat necessarily. And then also landsmen. individuals with no practical experience in sailing whatsoever. And the reason the diverse amount of experiences one unit, you have to drill. Cutlass is not an instant weapon on the cutlass. Hold that musket hard and fast. Is going to require, one, a lot of muscle. That cutlass is easy to wave around once or twice. To hold it for a long period of time, sustained action, clinking steel against steel, very quickly going to wear you out. Plus, you're going to be in a situation where eventually you're going to have to stop and think, gee, what cut do I want to make next? You're going to have to react. It's a long period of training, learning the weight of the cut, building up the muscle, and then engaging in mock combat with one another would help the members of the flotilla learn those skills. Draw, sword, head up, guard, cut one, cut two, cut three, cut four, cut five, cut six, head guard, rush, head guard, St. George, left carry, right carry, head guard, cut four, cut three, cut six, cut five, cut one, cut two, cut three, cut four, cut five, cut six, head up, sheet your sword, form ranks, mark. Again, as Francis Scacchi said, let not praise to me be given, but to the inspired of the song. He would have been referencing the militia soldiers, city, state, attachments of the United States Navy, flotilla, and the regular Army garrison. 1,200 men up along these ramparts, the top walls of the fort, and the outer gun battery. 25 hours, pouring down rain, in addition to those 13-inch, 200-pound bombs exploding over the fort, one every minute for 25 hours. Some of them, natives of Maryland, Chesapeake, and Baltimore. Some defending, in a very real sense, their home, their family, their city. Others, recruits who enlisted in the Army of Virginia, Pennsylvania, or elsewhere, with perhaps no real attachment to the city, but maybe more so each other in defense of their post. In any event, 1,200 men, that's 1,200 different reasons, staying up on those ramparts throughout that bombardment, so that 25 hours after it began, allowed the British vessel to sail away, a huge American flag was hoisted over the fort, full-size replica, which is currently flying. 30 feet tall, 40 feet long. To give you an idea of just how big that is, any one of these soldiers and sailors in front of you would only be as tall as the bottom three stripes. So, Francis Scacchi was not kidding when he wrote about the broad stripes and the bright. We hope that soldiers and sailors at Fort McHenry have given you a small glimpse into that period almost 200 years ago. During 1200 independence, not only the flag, the city of Albany, and the United States. Many rooms and exhibits of the fort. Thank you.